Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy One Care, and as always, I am back with another video. And today, we will be doing a comparison on the Apple AirPods and the JBuds exclusives. Now, if you guys didn't see my full review on the JBuds exclusives, that video will be floating around on my channel somewhere. So if you guys want to go see a full review on the JBuds exclusives, go hit that video up somewhere on the channel. So without further ado, let's get into this comparison. So first things first, as you guys could tell, the size difference is different. The Apple AirPods is obviously smaller than the JBuds exclusives. The Apple AirPods has a smaller case, whereas the JBuds exclusive have a bigger case. And another difference is the Apple AirPods is a square. The JBuds exclusives is also a square, but the Apple AirPods have more like a half moon as far as like the edges, whereas the JBuds exclusives, it's a square, and the JBuds exclusives case is more like more rounded and more harder on the sides. So let's talk about the in case, shall we? We open that up, do like a one-handed thing here. Alright, so we open up the case. Now, I want to talk about this real quick. So, oh my god. Open up the case. Hopefully the case stays open. Okay, so let's look at this real quick. Obviously, there are some differences inside. Obviously, since the Apple AirPod case is small, obviously the inside is going to be small. Obviously, the JBuds exclusives case is big, so obviously the inside case is going to be big. So, but the difference in here is that if you guys can see on the Apple AirPods, it has this little light lighting up, whereas the JBuds exclusives, as of right now, it is not. But instead of the light being in the middle, it is down here to show you, like if I would take one of the AirPods out, you know, nothing's showing because obviously they're dead. When they're fully charged, there would be 3 lights down here at the bottom. So if I would take one out, you know, it would show that one light is that I have the left AirPod in. And another thing, compared to the Apple AirPods, besides the JBuds exclusives, is the AirPods, you have to have a different connector to charge the Apple AirPods, whereas the JBuds exclusive, it already has the cord already attached to the case, which is very, very different than what I'm used to. So I used to wear the JBuds exclusives for a while. Like I used to go around school, when I used to go to the gym, I used to carry the JBuds exclusives. And the other thing is that the JBuds exclusives don't really fit in your pocket that well, whereas the AirPods, they slip fine in your pocket, and once you slip them in your pocket, you know, you forget all about them. Whereas JBuds exclusives, it's a bigger case. Obviously, when you're walking around, it's gonna pop out. Whereas the Apple AirPods, they won't. I mean, they'll pop out, but they won't pop out as much as JBuds exclusive because obviously it's a bigger case and it's gonna pop out more and just bigger. Let's talk about the price. So the Apple AirPods run for about $160. I got these from my friend for $60. Good deal. Whereas the JBuds exclusives, actually my parents got me these for Christmas. I think these were little over $100. I don't know the exact price because, like I said, my parents got it for me for Christmas, but I knew they were like close to $100. And let's just talk about the sound difference. When I pop these in, the Apple AirPods sound beautifully. The only thing about the Apple AirPods, is you don't really get the sound as far as noise cancellation. Whereas the JBuds exclusives, I did have noise canceling, which was absolutely amazing, because when I go to the gym, I just pop the AirPods exclusives in, and like nothing, like I could just listen to my music, won't have to worry about anybody around me, whatever. But the Apple AirPods, you really, once I pop them in, they feel nice in the ear and everything, but I don't know, it just doesn't, you don't get that noise canceling, which I thought they would. Maybe not. I think these are the Generation 2s. So maybe. But another thing, let's see how they fit in the ear, shall we? Let's take the left one out. I'm doing this. That one goes in my left ear. Let's do the JBuds exclusives, if I can get it out. Let's do the right one in my right ear. And let's do a comparison real quick. Alright, so in my left ear, I got the Apple AirPod. And then in my right ear, I got the JBuds exclusives. Now, as far as fit-wise, the Apple AirPods, they fit nice in my ear. Have no problem. Good length for the size of my ear. The JBuds exclusives, same way, fits good in my ear, no problem. The only thing that's bad about these is this little protection that goes around like the ear. So when you fit it in, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. After a while, I open up my ear and it has all the earwax and it's just terrible. And this, I feel like this is just too big, and it stands out compared to the Apple AirPod. It's nice. It's not as big as the JBuds exclusives, and even though it's longer, even though it's a little bit longer, but it's not really, and it just stands out more. Ooh, that fell out of my ear. But it just looks better. And since everybody else has them, it just be part of the crowd. Whereas JBuds exclusives, you pop them in. Yeah, not really too many people are wearing these types of earbuds. But I know definitely people are wearing the Apple AirPods. But that's just my preference. I'd rather go with the Apple AirPods compared to the JBuds exclusives. That's just me, though. Let's get back to the comparison. Alright, so like I said, the Apple AirPods are definitely my my driver at the moment, just because they fit better, in my opinion. At the time, the JBuds exclusives were my go-to until my friend sold me the Apple AirPods, and now I'm just in love with the Apple AirPods. So this is why these are my daily driver at the moment. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. And also one more comparison that I want to make. The back, obviously you guys can't see it right now, but before my friend painted or hydro dipped these AirPods, it used to have a white button in the back that you have to pair your phone with, whereas the Apple AirPods, it has the button, whereas the JBuds exclusives, they have no button. You just open up the case, and it pairs, to your phone. You don't have to worry about buttons or whatnot. You can just pop open the case, and it'll pair right to the case, which will pair the AirPods. Whereas the Apple AirPods, you have to hold the button and open up the case. You have to pretty much do two things at once. Open up the case, hold the button, and then eventually it will show up in your Bluetooth that the Apple AirPods are connected. And yeah, pretty much it. Alright guys, that is pretty much the comparison between the Apple AirPods and the JBuds exclusives. If you guys did like this video and you guys want to see more, I do want to do another comparison between the Apple AirPods, and I have like these fake AirPods. But if you guys want to see a comparison between the Apple AirPods and the fake AirPods that I just showed you, let me know down in the comment section below. And also, if you guys want to see more videos like this, more comparison or anything else like that, make sure you're a big fat one of these, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload, because there's a lot of other video guys that you guys do not want to miss, so stay tuned. And if you haven't already, go drop a follow on my social media, which will be in the description below. And like I said, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys want to see next as far as comparisons. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Doses.